Alright, good day everyone. Hope you all had a cracking weekend. As you can see again, the weather's lovely. It's not too cold, it's quite warm. Well, actually as soon as the clouds disappear, it's bloody roasting. Right, today's topic is, should we expose bad drivers? We as bikers or we as road users, if we come across a bad driver and we get footage of them driving badly or potentially causing harm to someone else, should we expose them? I mean, I asked this because the other day someone I know had their photo taken. They parked their car somewhere that was not as safe as they should have done. Anyway, someone took their photo and put the photo up on Facebook, and the person in question was fuming that someone had actually taken the photo and don't believe that they really had the right to do that. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Personally, I come across a bad driver, if I get footage or someone that's potentially can do me harm or almost did me harm, or even another driver does them harm, then I'll expose them. I'll put their photo on Facebook or on the internet. I'll put a video clip on. I'll make sure everyone can see the registration, and if possible I will put a photo of their face up. So my question is, what do you think? Do you think that's right? Do you think we have the right to do that? I personally do. I think any bad driver, whether it's in a car, truck, or even a bad biker, they should be exposed. I'll give you an example. Myself, I very rarely make mistakes, but we all make mistakes on the road. I cut a driver up purely by accident. I was in a rush and I should have been paying more attention than what I did do, and I cut him up. Anyway, he started driving off and I thought, you know what, I'm going to follow him. Thank you, Mr. Car. I thought, you know what, I'm going to follow him. I followed him, and when he got to the light, he turned his engine off. I think he probably thought I was going to kick off. I got off my bike. I went up to his window, just tapped on it, so I rolled it down, and I apologised. The way I cut him up, it could have pissed him off all day. It could have put him in a bad mood all day. And I thought, you know what, I've got 5 minutes spare. It was my fault. I don't think a wave would have justified the apology. So I followed him and said sorry. Yeah, it was a few miles out of my way, but he had deserved the apology. So in that case, I think it kind of rectified what I did. That apology possibly put him in a better mood for the day. So yeah, again, I want to know what your thoughts are on it. Yesterday, on the way to one of the jobs, I came across a van in front of me, a white van. I can't remember which one it was, but I'm going to put the video up just here, or somewhere around this bit. He was driving, he cut a few people up. Yeah, he was awful. When he was driving, he was purposely thrashing it past people that had the right of way of two lanes merging into one, and then he just pulled out on a roundabout with no disregard for the car that was actually coming, and the car had to slow down. I'm not sure how you're going to see it in the video. I'll try and crop into it, but it's only 1080p, so the quality obviously is going to go smaller. But yeah, he cut someone up on the island. But previous to all that, how I noticed him, he cut me up. He was supposed to be turning left. He was in a lane to turn left, and he crossed over some last minute. He put his indicator on, crossed some chevrons, and cut me up. So I thought, you know what, and I keep an eye on him. So yeah, it's drivers like that piss me off, and I think we should expose them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm on a scooter, but still, I'm on two wheels, it's got an engine, and I'm a hell of a lot more vulnerable than any other car. So is every other biker, so is every other cyclist, and even more so is every pedestrian that's out there. And if you've got drivers that are out there like this, I think they should be exposed. To be honest, sometimes I even wonder how they pass their test, or even where they passed it, or even if they have passed their test. Because there's no way anybody should be driving like that. I mean, the same goes for bikers. You know, I completely understand open road, norms about windy roads, and just thrashing it. Yeah, we're going to be speeding, it's just the way it is. So yeah, I completely understand that. Like now, how you see this car in front of our power, I'd probably thrash it and overtake him. But when you're filtering and coming through traffic and you're thrashing it past cars that have only got to move an inch or two, and then you're off your bike. You know what I mean? If they move a little bit and you come off your bike, whose fault is it? I guarantee the driver's going to get blamed, not the biker, although it's the biker's fault. I think sometimes bikers forget that some people start or some people jump easily, and I mean, that can be dangerous. I believe if a biker's keeping an eye out for other cars and Although, in fact, just other road users in general. You know what, thrash it at the appropriate times, take them corners where you need down at the appropriate times. I mean, during traffic, you're thrashing it going past them, and something happens to you, it's your fault that that's happened. So anyway, that's my first rant of the day. It's exposing bad drivers. What do you think? Do you think we should? And the same for drivers. Do you think you should expose bad bikers? Or bad riders even? I personally do. So if you have a dash cam, get the footage up, get these bad drivers or road users exposed. So right guys, my second rant of the day. Clothing. The amount of people that I've seen so far on scooters that are wearing shorts, they're wearing jogging bottoms, they're wearing tracksuit bottoms, they're wearing a t-shirt, or even bikers that are in full gear but they're not wearing gloves. Generally the first area of contact that hits the ground, and they're not wearing gloves. Why? Why risk yourself? I mean, I'm speaking from experience. 7 years ago I had a bike crash. I was living in Greece. I was wearing jeans and I was wearing a t-shirt. I wasn't wearing a helmet. Went against everything I completely believed in, but it was something that everyone did abroad, and I don't know why, I just did the same. It's not something that I would ever do again. Days like today that are absolutely roasting, I am fully kitted up. I have my boots on, I have my bottoms on, which have pads in the hips and in the knees and a little bit further down in the shin. I've got a thickish jacket on, it's got a little bit of venting. You're right. Yeah, I've got a thickish jacket on that's got a bit of venting, but that's got pads, reinforced pads in the elbows. It's got it in the back and it's got it in the shoulders, and I've also got bits of padding on the jacket in the chest area. Then I've got my helmet on with a Schuber C3 Pro, and then I've got my gloves on, which are, I don't know which ones they are. I think they are the Waze Hippora, I think they're called. Let me have a look. Yeah, the Waze Hippora, which are my summer gloves. And you know what? I know if I come off my bike, I have got the best possible chance of surviving without coming away with too much damage compared to what I had previously. And I might not be as careful if I didn't have the crash. I honestly can't comment on that. But I wear it anyway, regardless of the weather. So why don't others? It's stupid. I mean, I nod to every single biker, everyone on the road that I consider a biker. What I consider a biker is someone on two wheels and an engine, someone who's dressed appropriately, someone who respects the road, respects the dangers, just generally someone who respects the biking world and the risk associated with riding, and the fact that riding is a lifestyle. If you ride to and from work every day on a bike, your primary vehicle is a bike, then generally you've got respect for it, and I've got the utmost respect for anybody on two wheels. And you know what, I nod to everybody regardless of what machine they're on. The ones that I don't nod to, that I have no respect for, are the ones that I mentioned not long ago. Small chavvy lads thinking they're a bit of a badass because they're on a little 50cc scooter, and no, I do still nod to scooters, 50cc scooters. The little badasses that are wearing t-shirts, they're wearing a helmet that don't fit them, and you can see that it don't fit them because it's rocking all over the place. So they're wearing an overly cheap Chinese helmet that don't fit them, that would do jack all in a crash. They're wearing a t-shirt, they're wearing either shorts or jeans and trainers, and they've got no gloves on. And they're thrashing it around at 40 mile an hour or 30, 40 mile an hour, whatever speed that they're doing, thinking that they're a badass because they're on a scooter, or as you call them, one's a moped. Them I have no respect for whatsoever. I mean, if they come off, they ride like idiots for one, and if they come off, that's it, they are absolutely screwed. And then our Facebook goes into a frenzy. Oh yeah, we miss you, Joe Blogs, for example. You went before your time, blah blah blah. Is it bollocks? They deserved. I'll let this car go. They deserved to go. I mean, they're riding like idiots, they're putting other people in danger, and they're dressed like absolute dickheads. And some people may say I'm harsh saying that, hey, you shouldn't say that about someone else on a bike. But you know, they're not bikers. They're just people that have a moped because they've got no other form of transport, and they've got no respect for the road, they've got no respect for the biker lifestyle, they've got no respect for the dangers or other drivers. So, you know what, fuck it. Why should I have any respect for them? Bollocks to them. But I mean, even some of the Harley riders or cruiser riders, like myself, I mean, I've always been a cruiser rider, and in a couple of months I will be a cruiser rider again. And I've still got the same level of respect when I ride that as I have when I'm riding this. I will nod to everybody, but again, there's a lot of cruiser riders out there. Yeah, they just put a normal pair of jeans on, they'll have their t-shirt on, a little shitty helmet and a pair of sunglasses. You know what, if that's your choice, it's your choice. But again, it's stupid. Absolutely stupid. You come off that bike, you are screwed. The road is going to rip you apart. It's going to rip all your arms apart. It's going to rip your legs apart. That helmet's going to do jack all. Your face is going to get smashed up. And then you're leaving, if it was your fault, it's not normally, but if it was your fault, you're going to leave a driver, or whoever it was that collided with you, if someone did collide with you, you're going to leave them with such a bad memory and such a complex about being on the road. So yeah, riders that are dressed inappropriately, that just do not give a shit about themselves or the dangers that are involved with riding. And you know what, people can say, there's no danger involved in riding. Yes, there is. Every biker knows it. It's a danger every time anybody gets on the road, even more so when you're on two wheels, because you're vulnerable. You've got nothing protecting you but the clothing you're wearing. So yeah, that's my second rant for the day, just because some of these people really piss me off. My TomTom is currently being an arse. It's telling me I'm going sideways. So yeah, if you're watching the video, do me a favour, let me know your thoughts on what I've just been saying. Whether you think the importance of exposing a bad driver. In fact, you know what, I've got a Facebook page if you want to check it out. It's facebook.com/bikers exposing bad drivers. Search for that, because that's where I'll be putting little video clips up and images of people who are IDing bad drivers. People who I think potentially can cause danger to me or someone else. So yeah, check it out, and you know what, if you're a biker and you've got any footage or any pictures or anything, drop me a message in there, and obviously I'll chuck it up. And obviously you can do that privately as well, so no one's going to know it's you if you didn't want people to know who you are. And also your thoughts on bikers wearing inappropriate clothing that wouldn't protect him even if they just sat on their bike and fell off. That's a massive pet hate of mine, but you know what, it's their choice. And yeah, as much as it pisses me off, and I think everybody should be dressed appropriately, they don't have to be, as long as they're wearing a helmet. I mean, that's the law. But again, it's just it's what I think's right, and I think a lot of bikers will agree. Others won't. I mean, like a day like today, it's absolutely roasting. But I'd rather be wearing full leathers, sweating my tits off, about dying from the heat, than potentially come off my bike and rip my body apart again. I've done it once when I was a little bit more naive, but now obviously I'm maturer. I know better. First red light I've hit. What a mother. I see, I know where I'm going as far as that stupid junction down there goes. That's about it. After that, I am not 100%. I think it's straight over. So I had to turn my TomTom on. Plus, I left it turned off so it charged properly, seeing as I forgot to put it on charge last night. Anyway, so I think today's been a bit more of a rant and a bit more of a question for you guys that watch the videos than an interesting motovlog. I don't know, some people may find it interesting, some people won't. On another note, I had a subscriber that asked if they saw me in Derby, and they said they noticed someone on a white bike with a white helmet with a camera on top. Yeah, that was me. And tell you what, do me a favour, if you do see me about and you are subscribed, give me a beep, give me a wave. I mean, it's always nice to see people that watch my videos, seeing as I am quite new to this. And I watch a few people. I mean, Walterific, Do It With Dan, both them two absolutely brilliant motovloggers, and yeah, they've got cracking channels, and they get people all the time, because they've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They get people all the time recognising them, and sometimes they go out on rides with them, and other times they meet up with them, which I think is brilliant. And I think it's always nice to see people who appreciate your content. So if you do see me about and you are a subscriber and you do like my videos, give me a beat, give me a wave. You see me pulled over, pop over and say hello. I pretty much always wear the same sort of stuff, and I've always got a white helmet on. So yeah, anyway, I think that's me done now. Don't forget, if you do like the video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you do have any thoughts on what I've said, leave it in the comments. Right, take care all, have a good day and ride safe.